I'm Bianca Roberts. I'm the Assistant Director, and I'm so happy to have you all here today. This is our closing ceremony for our African American Heritage Celebration, which we kicked off with Dr. King's birthday, January 15th, and we have had programs since then. And even though this is our closing, we still have a couple left through the end of February. So if you're interested, we have some brochures up front. We have wonderful African drumming duo that will be at our Hammond branch on the 28th, I guess. Is it the 28th? The 28th. So we would love to have you join us. But today we are honored to have Antoinette Harrell with us. Antoinette has a wonderful tradition with the library. She was our 2011 recipient of our Woman of Excellence Award. So we were very honored to present her with that award, and we're pleased that she has continued to work with us to help educate and inform our community. Today, Antoinette has been gathering oral histories. So today she's going to share with us many of the wonderful stories she has learned, and she's brought some of those actual people with her. So I would like to get you to join me in welcoming Antoinette.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to give my first obedience to the Father. And also I would like to thank the Tangipahoa Parish Library, Mr. Barry, Bianca, and the staff here for doing outstanding work. Although we may be coming to the closing of what we call the celebration of Black history, but Black history, Chinese history, and every other history is 365 days a year. So therefore we should still build up on those strong foundations of our history. My roots run very deep in this area. When I tell you deep, deep. My ancestors came over in 1803 from Dalton, South Carolina on the Harrell side. And so my roots are very, very important to me here. And I love Tangipahoa and St. Helena Parish. There's so many untold histories here that it would be just a waste not to acknowledge and to research and to record and to document. I'm standing in a library where many years ago, my ancestors did not have the privilege of coming to a library. And so every chance I get, I like to put my foot into the library and look at those books and read those books. And each time I touch a book and I open a book, I remember a little girl that had her eyes plucked out because she couldn't read. And so when I read for her. And when I think about all those untold stories of those ancestors who, you know, if I could loan them my voice, I said, what would you want me to tell everybody? To appreciate your rich history. History didn't start for me, of course, here in America. Long before I came up on this land here, I had a history. But of course, it was taken away from me. So I have set out on a journey that does not pay me any money, but let me tell you what it gives me. It gives me pride and dignity, self-worth, knowing that I know, knowing that I have went back in the spirit of Sankofa bird. This Sankofa is very important to me. Why? Because you see, this Sankofa birds move forward while looking back, fetching the best that the past has to offer, and move forward. See, I learned from my past. That's a thing that I like, a favorite passage that I like. It's the past that shapes the present, and the present that shapes the future. When I look into the future, I tried my best to see for the children, what would it be if we do not learn those lessons? When people are really excited right now, wondering, what is this economy going to do? I said, what did my grandparents do during the Great Depression? When I think about Mama's old green pot, the greens that she cooked, the pot liquor, the coal oil lamps, and all the food that they would plant. Well, you know what? There's a thing that says history has a way of repeating itself. So, you know, when the young people wear their little afros and little bell bottoms, little thing, hey, look, they wore that before you. They wore it before me. So what we're saying to you is that history has a way of repeating itself. What I love about what I see in Tangipahoa Parish right now is that the barriers are coming down because the Tangipahoa Parish Library is saying, let's put it down where everybody's rich history is appreciated. And that's what makes us so unique. Let's go on. Put your hands together. Good morning. It gives me great
opportunity to share my family with you and others. He was born August 5th, 1918, to the proud parents of Reverend J.R. Vernon and Pearlie Briggs Vernon. He died October the 5th, 1994. Bill, as he was known, was educated in the elementary and high schools of Tangipahoa Parish. He received a bachelor's degree in agriculture education and worked toward a master's degree at Louisiana State University, also at the University of Southern Louisiana. Willard was a World War II veteran. He preached his first sermon while serving his country in 1945. Religious studies were obtained from Mooney Institute, Chicago, Illinois, master's degree of theology from the International Baptist Theological Seminary, Houston, Texas, also receiving a doctoral degree. He pastored 3 churches: the Little Bethel Baptist Church that is located here in Amite, the New Jerusalem Baptist Church located in Clifton, Louisiana, and the Mount Olive Baptist Church that is located in Mount Hermon, Louisiana. Serving combined years of leadership for over 100 years of administration. Dr. Vernon was president of the 3rd District Bogachitta Baptist Association, president of the Louisiana Home and Foreign Mission Baptist Incorporated. With all these projects and programs, he still finds time to serve his community. He served as a teacher in the public school system for over 24 years, president of the Parish Teachers Association, a coach, a FFA leader, chairman of the Christian Minister Relationship, and he was also founder of the Good Samaritan Nursing Home in Franklinton, Louisiana. A family man, he was married to Alma Harrison Vernon, 1 daughter, Glennis Gordon, 1 son-in-law, the late Adam Gordon, 2 grandsons, Vernon and Christopher Gordon, Vernon Markwell. He had 3 great-grandchildren now, which are Vernon Gordon Jr., Xavier Christian Gordon, and also Zion Gordon. A man that I love and also would cherish. He would be the love of my life. I called him Daddy, Reverend Dr. Willard Vernon. At this time, I would like my family to stand that are present. To my right, I have my first cousin, who's a nephew of my father, Douglas McCarter. I have my grandson, which is Xavier Gordon. I have my youngest son, which is Christopher Gordon, and my eldest son, Vernon Gordon. Thank you very much.